You're watching ESPN's Feast Week presented by Lowe's. Welcome back to the 2022 Myrtle Beach Invitational. It's closing time here at the HTC Center, and it's Colorado taking on Boise State, a little Pac-12 Mountain West matchup to close things up here at the Myrtle Beach Invitational. Well, this is how we got here on the consolation side. This is the fifth place game. Colorado absolutely handling Texas A&M on Friday to get here. Boise State beating Loyola Chicago by 22. Alongside the former Baylor guard, King McClure, I'm Chucky Kemp. King Tad Boyle said about Colorado, it's been an up-and-down season. He said, hey, great bounce-back win. I'm tired of bouncing back. Can they be more consistent? Can they get it rolling here?
Yeah, the name of the game in college basketball is consistency. I mean, you have a great win against Tennessee, but then you also lose to Grambling. It doesn't add up. The math isn't mathing. You have to make it make sense. Consistency is the name of the game, and this will be a great start for them to start being consistent.
Yeah, it's a good Boise State team that they're faced up against, and Colorado's got a guy that can get it done, though, in KJ Simpson.
Scott KJ Simpson is probably one of the best guards that nobody really talks about. I mean, last game puts up a stat line, 30 points, 6 steals, 7 rebounds. This kid is so dynamic in the open court, can shoot the three, is just the ultimate competitor, the guy who you want leading your team. And on the other side, a guy who is, I would say he was struggling at first, but I think he found his confidence last game. Chibuzo Abo. Struggling from the field. He's in a new role, comes from Texas Tech, so you know he plays defense, but his offense was not up to par, but he found it last game. Hit about 4 or 5 threes, played really well. We'll see. Will that carry over to tonight? We're about to find out.
Well, the Colorado faithful ready to go, and we're underway. The Buffaloes control the tip. KJ Simpson, a sophomore from West Hills, California, and he's a special player. On in really what has been kind of a quiet but long line for Tad Boyle. He's done a great job recruiting in Boulder. Here is Simpson. Oh, good feed inside to Silva, lays it in. That's their 1-2 punch, getting out to a good start.
Oh, that's a great pass right there from Simpson. I mean, we talked about his scoring, but he's also a great playmaker, averaging about 4 assists per contest.
Tyson Dagenhart for Boise State had a tremendous start the other day against Loyola. And now Lovering, the 7-footer, takes it away.
It'll be a little different for Tyson Dagenhart tonight because Lovering is 7-1. So you're not going to be able to body him, post up, and get those hooks as easily.
Well, Lovering's whistled for the illegal screen, his first foul. Boise State shot just 31.5% against Charlotte in the opening round. They had 11 points at halftime in that game. They turned around and shot 40% from 3 as Smith makes a nice play to himself.
That's what Najee Smith does for this team. He is the energy guy. He's the hustle man. They call him the junkyard dog. That is Najee Smith.
Inside and a whistle against Boise State here. Goes against Chibuzo Abo, his first foul. There's Tad Boyle, year number 13. Him and Leon Rice both in their 13th seasons. Both, I think, by my standard, both of them are undervalued.
Yeah.
And a little bit overlooked. Tad Boyle, he's 5 wins away from becoming Colorado's all-time winningest head coach. 9 20-plus win seasons. That includes 4 straight, a streak that they're on right now.
He's had some really good players, put some really good guys into the NBA. I mean, this program has had a lot of success. And Abo talking about success. Picking up where he left off last game. It's all about confidence, Chucky, for this kid.
Well, he struggled out of the gate scoring, so if this is more of the norm, then they've got something on their hands. Back into Lovering, working on Dagenhart. To Silva. Good find in the corner. Fadeaway's a miss, but an offensive rebound. I think Shaver got a piece of it for Boise State. Dagenhart rims out. And it's going to go off Simpson and stay at this end. Fresh shot clock for the Broncos. Actually, it'll go to 20.
Chucky, I like that right there. Dagenhart being able to step out and shoot the three, because what it does is it makes Lovering go to the perimeter and keeps his length away from the basket as a rim protector.
Colorado, a couple grad students on this roster. Everybody else a junior or younger. Abo, physical take, but he's met and denied.
Got to look inside right now. Lovering has the mismatch.
There it is, just lob it up to the 7-footer. And he dropped it for a second. Abo takes it. I think there's a foul on Lovering, and it's going to be his second early. And he's going to have to go off. Luke O'Brien is going to replace him, so the 7-footer in foul trouble.
Right here, I mean, I blame the guard for this. You got to get out of there. It's a one-on-one situation. You got to clear out, allow your big fella to go to work down there.
Dagenhart. Rice, right hand rims out, and De Silva can't corral it. That's the second time on the rebound. It's going off of Colorado.
This is the time right now where Dagenhart can get to the low block and be able to bully his way in with his soft touch down low, because right now when you look at De Silva, I mean, they're pretty much even, neck and neck as far as height. Dagenhart can really go to work low block.
Turnover on the inbound as Abo couldn't stay in. Tyson Dagenhart was really he was the key, I thought, against Loyola, because of the start he got off to on both ends and on the glass. It set the tone for this Boise State team. Simpson bumped. Goes against Marcus Shaver, his first foul. Shaver second on the team at just under 13 points per game. Here's De Silva inside, got both of them to go up. And Abo blocks it, but I think Najee Smith might have got him down low. That's the first on Smith.
Let's take a look at this. Coach Rice said it wasn't a foul.
I think it was Smith's hand, his arm going down like that, probably got it.
That's a close one. Because even though his arm did come down, it kind of looked like he got all
the
ball.
Yeah.
But by rule, if you bring your arms down, it's a foul.
Silva missed the first one. Cedric Nganga coming in for Boise State. Abo goes off. Nganga's a guy who's been working his way further and further into this rotation as a true freshman. Played 24 minutes in 2 games here at the Myrtle Beach Invitational. He has got all the physical tools. He almost lost it there. 8 to shoot. Najee Smith scores on what is a very unusual offensive possession. He says, hey, you're too small.
Najee Smith, not really known as an offensive player, but gets those type of points.
De Silva, little bump. Oh, that is just silky smooth touch.
I really like De Silva. I mean, averaging 13 in the tournament. He's so versatile as a 4-man.
Shaver stepping back.
I like that. I like when Shaver's aggressive. I think that's when Boise State is at their best. When Shaver can get aggressive, and he's such a dynamic player as far as being able to make plays, but I like his aggressiveness.
Great feed, Simpson to De Silva. This is the kind of game we wanted to finish off the Myrtle Beach Invitational with. Back and forth here.
I don't like this right here. I don't like Najee Smith posting up right there.
Oh, he says, how do you like that, King McClure?
I mean, my bad. I said I didn't like it. I still don't like it. But it went in, though. He's having himself a night.
O'Brien turnover, looking for Jalen Gabadon. I like this start.
This is a great start, and Najee Smith, I was, giving him a hard time, but he told me to be quiet.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by visitmyrtlebeach.com. Find where you belong at the beach. And Dollar General. Save time, save money every day. Well, we wrapped it up with a championship today. Earlier today, UMass taking on Charlotte and just shooting the three, getting the job done. Noah Fernandez led the way for them, and he was the Myrtle Beach Invitational most valuable player. You see him right here hitting the triple. And for Frank Martin and his team, just a tough, gritty performance the last 4 days.
Yeah, I mean, that Charlotte team, we had two of their games, and the way they moved the ball offensively was a thing of beauty, but UMass and Frank Martin did a good job of scouting and taking away what they did so well. So congrats to Frank Martin and his team. They definitely earned that one.
And they had to edge Colorado in the first round, beat them 66-63. Charlotte beat Boise State in the first round. Boise State with an early three-point lead, and Gonga going to work. Lost it, but got lucky. Whiting for three, and that'll work. Just how they drew it up. Simpson get going. Inside.
Oh, that's so tough.
Says he. Oh, man.
That's so tough. Whiting has a tough assignment right now to guard that man, but that hesitation right there was so pretty.
Whiting going to work, misses. De Silva rebound. De Silva. Poked away by O'Brien and just lands out of bounds. Luke O'Brien, a junior from Littleton, Colorado. His lone start this year was the win over Tennessee. Inside. Decent positioning, but kind of forced it there. Good defense from Tristan De Silva. This time going inside. Good help there by Ngonga. Somehow, Luke O'Brien stayed in.
I don't know how he stayed in.
Good feed from De Silva, and that corner three rims out. It was a great look.
Now, I really love the way De Silva plays the game of basketball. I mean, his pace, his ability to get inside and make the right decision and not force anything. I also love when this guy can get going too. I think him and Abo are the two keys to this team's success. When they go, the team goes.
I think this is the most aggressive we've seen Marcus Shaver here at Myrtle Beach. And here he goes again, off to the races. Simpson trailing. Shaver left hand. That is tremendous from Marcus Shaver Jr.
Oh, that's such a pretty finish right there. We have to take another look at that one. Get out in transition, and oh, the left extension right there. That is not an easy finish.
He goes off. Najee Smith goes off as well. Smith has 2 fouls now for Boise State. Lovering is back in, and it's stripped away. Nice hands there from Lucas Milner. Lovering playing with 2 fouls right now for Colorado. Oh, and Ngonga thought Abo was going to look for it, and he threw it away.
Marcus Shaver being that guy we know he can be. Big three. You know, I love when Marcus Shaver gets aggressive for this Boise State team because he is the engine. He's the heart and soul of this team. So when he's making plays like this, they are that much harder to beat. Always getting in a transition, getting in the passing lane. Great defender. And his finishing, I've been really impressed with his finishing. He's had some tough finishes in the past 2 games that we've done. He's just an overall really good player. Experienced, veteran, knows what it takes. He's a great player, great leader for Leon Rice.
Only 10 against Loyola, already 8 tonight, but he was 2 for 12 from 3 coming into tonight. He's 2 for 2, so he's doubled his 3-point total for the season. That'll stay at this end. Julian Hammond, the third, trying to drive. There's Leon Rice. Mentioned him and Tad Boyle both in year 13. Friends, too. He said even after Colorado lost to Grambling, he was saying, you know, we talk a lot. I'll call him after wins and stuff. He said, I didn't call him after the Grambling loss. I'm a little bit more fair weather than that. He said, but when they beat Tennessee, I called him and congratulated him.
Listen, I've been there. My senior year at Baylor, we lost to Texas Southern, so it happens sometimes.
Degenhart poked away, turnover. Ethan Wright the other direction. Oh, what a finish! Ethan Wright from Newton Center, Massachusetts, the Princeton transfer. He calculated that one. That's what that was.
You know, Ethan Wright is known as a sniper from the arc, but showing us that he can put it down and get to the cup too. And one, Ethan Wright.
His mom is the second leading scorer in Princeton program history. His dad went to Yale.
Wow.
Talk about, I don't want to say pressure, but wow. He went to Princeton. He said, all right, I can do it. I can go to the Ivy, but here at Colorado now, which is no slouch academically itself, and getting it done right there on the 3-point play. Shaver.
Ooh.
High off the glass, no. Tipped by Degenhart, and Smith. Little off-balance finish. Hammond. It just rims off. I think they're going to get Jace Whiting for the foul here. It's the first on Whiting. Love both these teams right now in attack mode.
You know, I'm listening to the coach right now, and on his last possession, Jace Whiting thought there was a screen coming and was looking for the screen. And good guards notice whenever the defender looks for the screen, you attack the other direction.
Well, the NFL returns to Mexico on Week 11 Monday Night Football matchup at Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. Christian McCaffrey, DeAndre Hopkins going head-to-head, 49ers and Cardinals. It's important NFC West game. That's a tight division. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and the ESPN app. Coverage begins with Monday Night Countdown at 6.
Man, how weird does it sound saying Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers?
I know. How weird does it sound, or how weird does it look seeing the Cowboys so good this year, right? I know it's your team. That's a good move by Dagenhart right there.
You just had to throw that one in there, right?
Hey, it's easy right now as a Chiefs fan.
Oh,
look at this. Oh, and he just missed it. Talk about Wright being the sniper, but he's getting to the rack right now.
That was a great take. A lot of times, good shooters, people tend to overplay you, so it makes it easy to get to the lane. That's good ball movement.
And that's how it ends. Hammond from 3.
That is great ball movement in transition. With Julian Hammond, the guy only shooting 27% from 3. But when you get a wide open look, it doesn't really matter. Anybody can knock that down. Oh.
First triple of the game for Colorado. Najee Smith, the scorer. 10 points already for Boise State.
Oh, wow. The crossover into the up and under finish.
Nice catch in the corner when Smith got caught off guard. Corner 3. Hammond can't go back-to-back. Smith has the board.
You don't have numbers, pull it out.
Smith is blocked that time. I think De Silva got a piece of it. Najee Smith been up and down right now. I think he's a little gassed. Gabadon kicks it out. Hammond. De Silva wide open. Boise State got away with that one.
Shots just aren't falling for Colorado, but they're doing a great job of penetrating, drawing multiple defenders, and kicking out for open shots.
Dagenhart working on De Silva. Smith missed. And that's going to take us to immediate timeout. But an 8-point lead, Najee Smith has 10.
Najee Smith is getting buckets with the crossover in the up and under. Is this the same Najee Smith?
Finish up tonight right now, and then tomorrow the Maui Gym Maui Invitational kicks off 2:30 Eastern on ESPN2 with Texas Tech and Creighton. Look at this field, a lot of really talented teams. Going to be an exciting week. And the championship is on Wednesday at 5 Eastern on ESPN. Arkansas, number 9 in the country. At the very least, you know they've got athletes. That dunk that Trayvon Brazil had was unbelievable. Look at the shoes Najee Smith has on. You said they were the SpongeBob Kyries?
SpongeBob Kyries. And, I mean, the way he's been finishing and dribbling the ball, hey, it's them Kyrie powers.
Okay.
The Kyrie shoes have given them the powers. Because I haven't seen this from my man. Oh, good. Oh!
That would have been quite the finish from De Silva. I thought you were going to go somewhere like... I was trying to think of like SpongeBob episodes where they play basketball or something, but you went the Kyrie route. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because, SpongeBob. I didn't really watch that much SpongeBob, to be honest.
Goodness gracious, man.
The way you just turned around and looked at me in disgust.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. Well, they're going to get KJ Simpson for a foul here, and Tad Boyle just jumped out of his chair because they thought it was an illegal screen. This is an unusual call. I mean, you don't.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a call like that. Because normally he's right. It's always an illegal screen. Good pass.
Inside, good position and finish from Milner. Simpson got screened again. I think he might have taken like a knee to the thigh or something. Well, Boise State up 10. Milner whistled for the foul. Good take by Luke O'Brien. It's the largest lead for Boise State in the game. And it's a 2-minute and 40-second scoring drought for Colorado.
You know, I really like Luke O'Brien. I mean, I think he's a guy for this Colorado team who's kind of similar to De Silva. They're in that 6'8", 6'9" range, can really handle the ball, very crafty, can step out and shoot the 3-ball too. That's why I really like that 4 and 5 combination right there, because they can guard bigs, but they can also guard guards. But it's harder for bigs to guard them because they have to stay on the perimeter and move their feet.
Yep.
And it's hard to guard a guy like that who can put it on the floor and has a nice little handle. So I like the versatility that De Silva and O'Brien bring to the Colorado.
O'Brien's got plenty of experience, played in all 33 games last year. He's the Colorado 5A Player of the Year as a senior at Columbine High School, where he basically rewrote the entire record books. I like him too. He's a Tottenham Hotspur fan in the English Premier League. That's my team, so I'm a fan of his as well.
I have no idea what that is.
I knew you didn't. I knew you didn't. That's why I had to say it. We already got the SpongeBob out of the way. We'll just keep rolling here. Shaver. Oh, Marcus Shaver. He might be having a night. 11 already. Marcus Shaver, 5th year out of Phoenix. You've basically been asking for Marcus Shaver to be a little bit more aggressive, be the leader of this team on the offensive end, and he's done it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. You know, what I think it really was is, you know, everybody's talked about KJ Simpson and how good he was. Well, I think Shaver is taking this matchup personal. And as a hooper, I know whenever you hear a guy who is so hyped up, oh my goodness, that's tough, who is so hyped up, you always take these matchups personal.
That's why Simpson is hyped, because it finishes like that. Now Shaver trying to answer inside stripped. And it stays at this end. He thought he got fouled there by Clifford. He's led the charge for a Boise State team that shot 57% from the field so far. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. That's a foul right there.
The reaction was valid from Marcus Shaver. Abo fading.
I'm not mad at the shot. I'm honestly not mad at that, because I want to see him become aggressive. And if that means taking some shots like that, cool.
Nice feed from Clifford. Javon Ruffin knocks it down. He's a true freshman, or a redshirt freshman out of New Orleans. Shaver to Milner. Oh, and he hits it. Pavle Kuzmanovic has been out with a knock the last couple games. Welcome back.
Oh, that was pretty. That was Luka Doncic-esque.
Oh, Kuzmanovic got a piece of that too. He's calling for it right now. He was wanting it in transition right there.
I love it.
Milner likes this matchup, trying to find Dagenhart. He probably could have gone all the way across. Leon Rice not happy about that turnover. Clifford lost it, and it stays at this end. Shaver on the rebound. He's got Kuzmanovic. Going to the hoop, pulls up short of it, and misses. Out in front for Simpson, long run, and he finishes in transition. Colorado getting out quickly there. Milner positioning. There's a whistle first, and Milner dumped it in. Pavle Kuzmanovic.
Kuzmanovic looking like Luka Doncic. Look at the step back. Oh, nice little step back in. Other side, KJ Simpson making it look easy.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Lowe's. It's the best place to get everything you need for the holidays. They got all kinds of stuff going on in Myrtle Beach. There's like almost 90 golf courses in the surrounding area. They've got Ripley's Festival of Trees currently going on.
Festival of Trees.
And then Ripley's Aquarium, of course, a very popular attraction. Yeah, the Festival of Trees. It just started the other day, and it runs through January, early January. I figured you'd have been at the opening ceremony.
Man, no.
Boise State.
One more.
A little late. Abo takes it anyway. It's just short and rolls all the way back out to Max Rice. Whiting in rhythm. And it's poked to De Silva. Neat Clifford. Corner open look, and it's in. It's kind of a line drive from Ruffin, but it falls. Leon Rice wants a timeout. Colorado responding. Tad Boyle said he's tired of the bounce back. He wants to see a bounce back in game right now and get back into this thing.
Colorado just does such a great job of playing for each other. Just look at that. You get to the paint, realize the defense is sagging off, hit the open man. With this weekend, we've seen so many teams play this one-on-one style that the whole what Dane Bradshaw likes to call my turn basketball. It's your turn to shoot the shot, your turn to try to go get a bucket. But Colorado does such a great job of penetrating and looking for others, getting to the jump stop, finding the teammates, making the right play.
They've got 6 assists on 10 made field goals here in the first half. Tad Boyle was a little upset. One of the breaks a few minutes ago, but I think that the message was received and the lead is down to 4. And Gonga back in for Boise State. Feeds Cedrock and Gonga. And it's stripped away, turnover. Simpson kicks it out. Ruffin misses. Oh, Shaver spinning, almost lost his footing. Oh, nice look. Milner with the left hand. Yeah, this is just different from Marcus Shaver, right? Yeah. I think it's what we expected to see.
Yeah, this is what I've been wanting to see all weekend, and we're finally starting to see it.
Clifford, long stride, and count the bucket. Neat Clifford, the junior from Colorado Springs.
See, this is a freshman mistake. Nganga has to realize that either you have to slide over and take this charge, or you have to stunt and get out. But you can't just reach in and get a tic-tac foul on a good player like Clifford.
Three-point game with under 2 to play in the first half. Degenhardt doubled. Rice for three. Got it!
Max Rice has been extremely quiet tonight. So that's great to see him finally put one on the board.
Contact, and it's a charge. Or is it? It is a charge.
Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, I mean, he did hit his shoulder, but he was set, came back, fell. I say that's a good call.
7 turnovers apiece. Shaver inside, poked by Gabadon. Might have saved him there. Here's Rice. At mid-range, he kind of looked like he slipped back onto his heel, and then they'll say it stays at this end, but Colorado disagrees. Our officials might change this.
He hesitated on that shot. He should have taken it comfortably or kicked it, but the hesitation is what caused it to come out funny.
Chuck Jones went down to talk with Brett Smith and changed the call. I'm always a fan when the officials get together and make the correct decision. Back cut Clifford, a lot of contact. Charge called!
Let's take a look at this one.
So bang, it actually looked like Milner was trying to initially go up to challenge the shot, but he got caught first.
That's what I expected. I expected him to go up vertical, but I guess he made the right decision.
Shaver, really tough runner, and can't get the roll. Rebound Ruffin, and he's fouled. It'll be the bonus for Colorado and Javon Ruffin. That's 2 on Shaver, so they'll pull him off just to be extra cautious here.
Yeah, that just wasn't a smart foul right there for multiple reasons. I mean, getting your second foul 94 feet away from the basket is first. Second, they're in a bonus. I mean, you're already up 6. Now you're giving them 2 easy free throws, cut it down to 4, and who knows what can happen. Then it could be a 1-possession game at the end of the half instead of having all the momentum and you're already up 6 and making them have to score a bucket on you in his last 23 seconds. It's not a smart play.
Ruffin hits the front end.
One shot, man. One. Legal on the rebound.
Leon Rice said their win over Loyola on Friday was the most complete game they've played all season long. Missed that, 20 seconds to play in the first half. Got their shooters on the court with Kuzmanovic, Whiting, and Rice. 8 seconds. Degenhardt, 6 seconds long. 3, it rattles in. Tyson Degenhardt. Shot is good if it goes. It's off the mark. And a big finish to the first half from the sophomore from Spokane, Tyson Degenhardt.
This Boise State team is not looking like the same team we saw in the first 2 games. Had they played this way in the first 2 games, they would have been in the championship today. But the offensive ball movement, the way that they're scoring and shooting the rock from 3, it's a completely different team.
Leon Rice said coming in, they're still figuring some things out, figuring each other out, need to develop some depth here at the Myrtle Beach Invitational. They've done a lot of those things, and they're up 8 on Colorado at halftime. Can the Buffs respond? We will find out. Marcus Shaver might have other thoughts. He leads the way with 11. It's halftime here at the Myrtle Beach Invitational. Colorado. You're watching ESPN's Feast Week presented by Lowe's. Welcome back to the 2022 Myrtle Beach Invitational. 20 minutes of basketball to go here in Myrtle Beach. Boise State leading Colorado 41-33 at halftime alongside the former Baylor Bear King McClure. I am Chucky Kemp. King, both teams shot it pretty well in the first half. The difference was Boise State was just launching from three.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we really haven't seen. I mean, the knock on them was only shot 22% from the three-point line, but Colorado played extremely well in the first half despite being down by 8. De Silva just so versatile down low. His ability to be able to make the right move time and time again. And Ruffin as well. I mean, he kind of shoots it really flat, but it's been going in, only shooting 27 from the 3 on the year, but he's knocking it down. For Boise, I mean, Marcus Shaver, the heart and soul, the engine of this team. Just time and time again, making the right play, making tough shots.
First time Boise State has hit 7 threes and a half since last February against UNLV, a game they won. Our Dollar General first half stats. Marcus Shaver leading the way, 11 points. Boise State didn't go to the free throw line, which is pretty incredible. Gabadon misses and Shaver rebounds. Who is their leading rebounder? Talk about his scoring. He leads them in rebounding and assisting. He's second in scoring to Degenhart. Degenhart picking up right where he left off.
That's good ball movement right there. Rice drove the gap, made the corner man help. Good kick to Degenhart.
Lawson Lovering, a 7-footer for Colorado, was in foul trouble much of the first half. See if he can impact this game. Here's Simpson using the big man.
It's a great find. You have to knock that one down and shoot it.
Simpson. This is the open 3 and another rebound for Shaver. Rice, deep 3. Simpson, he's so crafty and he gets the roll.
The in and out to the floater. Oh my goodness. I think it's KJ Simpson time. I think he has that capability to be able to take over ball games, and in this second half, I look for him to be ultra aggressive.
Degenhart, nice finish with Lovering right behind him. Degenhart's into double figures. Already 3 Broncos with at least 10. Simpson off his back foot, no. Shaver wanted some space there on that side of the court. He didn't get it. The foul is on Najee Smith, and that's Smith's 3rd, so we'll see if Leon Rice will leave him. He will leave him at the moment. Najee 10 points, 3 boards in the first half. And Leon Rice is starting to see the pieces fall into place. Clifford, strong take, oh, and it rolls out. It's it right back, though. It's couldn't believe that one came out the first time.
Yeah, that's a great rebound, though. I mean, the length right there that Clifford shows, being 6'6", being able to grab that rebound and put it right back in.
Abo working on Clifford. defense. To Silva. Oh, it was a great take, but he was fouled on the floor before that. Oh, and they got Najee Smith for it. And that's his fourth.
This is a great take. You know, I hate that rule in college basketball. I feel like if you pick the ball up, it should be part of the play and it should be an and one. You don't put the ball back down. Oh, that's a great find.
Silva back to work, and he really is crafty. He's got a great game, and everything looks like for him is moving in slow motion.
Yeah.
He never gets sped up.
He almost has that Kyle Anderson type of feel, just that slow-mo, long, gets to the cup, slows down his steps, really crafty.
Nice rebound by Simpson. Now Colorado wants to push the tempo here. Simpson got in trouble and then can't get the roll. Shaver to Abo, and the pump fake. Oh, and he missed it. Goes up and loses it, and Lovering ends up on the ground, and the ball belongs to Colorado. Well, the pace of this game has not changed one bit in the second half. We're back and forth right now, and Boise State's lead is 7. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Lowe's. It's the best place to get everything you need for the holidays. The hoops roll on with the Bad Boy Mowers battle for Atlantis. Another good field. The championship will be next Friday at 7:30 Eastern on ESPN. This one starts on Wednesday, though, and it kicks off with NC State and number 6 Kansas. How about the Jayhawks early? They're looking good.
I like the Jayhawks. I like them a whole lot. I mean, the 3 wings that they have, McCullough, Wilson, and Grady Dick. I mean, I think those 3 guys are phenomenal. I mean, you're looking at Grady Dick, who's a potential top 15 draft pick next year. And they can switch. They're athletic. That'll be a great, interesting matchup with NC State and Terquavian Smith, who could have left last year and been a first-round draft pick.
Silva misses. Lovering making his presence felt, finding Clifford, and the 3 is off the mark. Shaver has another rebound. That's his 7th board. Marcus Shaver at 6'2", averaging almost 9 rebounds per game. And he gets to the hoop again. Marcus Shaver's taking it personal tonight, like you talked about. He's got 13.
I mean, he definitely took this matchup personal because this is the most aggressive that we have seen him all weekend. And this right here, just a great patient take, picked his spots, saw the opening. It's a good and one right there.
Who's the toughest guy you ever had to guard in college?
Whew. Trae Young. Trae Young gave us 42 at Oklahoma with 20 free throw attempts. When I tell you that man came across half court in the logo and was looking to pull.
Simpson.
Charge.
Offensive foul, and who's there but Marcus Shaver?
I think that's what makes him so impressive is the fact that we know what he can do on offense, but the fact that he'll match his offense with his defense, and he's willing to sacrifice his body, willing to be able to make those defensive plays, guard the opposing team's best player, and take that matchup personal. I mean, that's so impressive right there.
That's the 3rd on Clifford. Shaver mid-range. Rebound O'Brien. Here come the Buffs. Give Dagenhart and Milner a lot of credit for getting good positioning against Lovering in the post. O'Brien nowhere to go. Reach in. Goes against Marcus Shaver. And that's his third.
Let's take a look at this foul right here. Oh, that foul was probably on Kobe Young.
Kobe Young had to go through the gauntlet of screens, and three is an air ball. Shaver not stopping, misses, and O'Brien rebounds, and Colorado has numbers. Good defense by Boise State. O'Brien forced it. Degenhart rebounds it.
Yeah, that was probably one of the first plays by Colorado where it was a my turn shot. It was somebody trying to force offense.
There's a whistle. I think they got Whiting. An offensive foul called.
That's a good call. He stuck his arm out, tried to create separation. This is clearly a push-off. Take a look. Yeah, that arm out right there created a little bit of separation. That's the right call.
Second foul on Whiting. The fourth team foul already for Boise State in this half. Kobe Young seeing some time for Boise State. Hasn't played a lot so far this season. He's a tremendous athlete. To shoot for Shaver. Degenhart, Shaver, long range. Tipped around, falls for Simpson. Colorado's missed their last 6 shots, make it 7, but there's a whistle, and it's going to stay at this end. Foul goes against Milner. That's his second.
Seems like Colorado was slowly starting to get away from the good basketball that they were playing, being able to play for each other, get to the cup, penetrate, kick. Now it seems like there are a lot of forced shots on the offensive end. They need to get back to that style.
Shaver, Degenhart, Smith all on the bench for Boise State right now. Open three, no good. The shot's just not falling for the Buffs. They're 0 for their last 8.
Sometimes that happens, Chucky. That's just part of basketball. The ball will fall. Sometimes the ball won't. You have to be able, if the ball's not falling for you, you have to take pride in the defensive side and give more of your energy on the other side to be able to get stops.
O'Brien, he's always looking to get one up. Gabadon spinning. O'Brien, Lovering fighting for it. He's fouled on the rebound attempt. And that is going to do it for Najee Smith. He is fouled out with 12 minutes to play. And I'm not sure they know it yet, or I don't think he does. He's played well tonight, too.
He has. Sometimes you just have to realize that, oh, good take right there.
Again, it's Ethan Wright.
Ethan Wright. Showing that he's more than a shooter, but sometimes you have to realize that, okay, I have 4 fouls, I'm valuable to my team, I have to be out there. So you might have to give up 1 or 2.
Degenhart fouled by O'Brien. One thing to keep an eye on, Boise State already with 6 team fouls, so Colorado in the bonus the rest of the way, and they only trail by 7. Tuesday, we've got the exclusive reveal of the next college football playoff top 25 rankings. Reese and the guys break them down from top to bottom, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on ESPN and the app. Your Baylor Bears almost threw a giant wrinkle into things yesterday. The TCU with the emergency drill at the end of that to get the field goal unit on with about 5 seconds to go and send it through.
Man, what a finish.
It was incredible.
At first, I was really questioning the coach. I forgot the name of the coach, but I was really questioning Sonny Dykes. I was questioning decision making. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're about to lose the game. What are you doing? And then afterwards, he was so calm and just, we practiced that. And I was like, oh, excuse me, man, my bad. You see the
perfection.
You see the quarterback for Tennessee, his tore his ACL.
Yeah, it's Hendon Hooker's season's done for Tennessee. The Vols, that was tough. You hate to see it too. South Carolina just took care of them. Abo with a nice finish in the lane. And these two teams prior to that made Colorado one of their last 10, Boise State one of their last 9 before that Abo make. The offense is struggling here in the second half. Gabadon trying to answer. Yes, sir. The Yale transfer.
It's a big shot right there. They needed to see one go in. Now they need to get stops from the defensive side.
Oh, Gabadon had it. It's going to be an illegal screen, though, on Milner. Either way, Colorado comes out pretty good on it, but could have had a takeaway and a layup. That's the third on Milner.
Yeah, it was definitely an illegal screen.
So Milner out there with 3. Shaver's got 3. He's not on the floor right now, and now Whiting has 3 as well. And that's the bonus for Colorado from here on.
This is a long time to be in a bonus. 11 minutes to go in the game. This is a long time. Now you have to play without fouling. So those times when you try to reach in, you have to give up some because you're in the bonus. Oof, this might come back to haunt them.
Simpson can't make him pay right here. 80% free throw shooter. Rice step back, rims out, tipped by Milner, but to Luke O'Brien. Shaver stripped it from behind. Simpson thought he got fouled. Here come the Broncos. Rice with a scoop play up.
Boise hanging their heads on the defensive side right now. This is why they have this lead. They're getting stops, getting it done on the defensive end.
Six to shoot. Milner blocks it, just held his ground against Gabadon.
This is what happened. You get stops. Might have been a foul right there, but you get stops, get out in transition. Great scoop layup from Max Rice.
2 to shoot. O'Brien off balance, misses everything, and it's a shot clock violation. Talked to Leon Rice this past week, and it's all, yeah, they're trying to put things together. But we're talking about the consistency of his program, and he said there's a consistency to who we are every year. And I think you're starting to see that these last couple games, Boise State basketball come out and Leon Rice's style and what he's built here.
Yeah, I mean, the first game they played, I just don't think, oh my goodness. Abo's confidence right there. I mean, the first couple games, they didn't even have that. They didn't have Abo. Abo was struggling to find himself, find his confidence, but now it's a completely different story.
Lucas Milner called for the foul. That's his fourth now. So Najee Smith has fouled out. Milner has 4, and I think they're going to go to the bench. Mohamed Silla. Product of Putnam Science Academy. He's from Ivory Coast. Simpson hits the first free throw. Here comes Silla. He's played 11 minutes this season. It's his third school. He spent last year at Detroit Mercer, where he played in 10 games. There's the foul trouble right now as Milner goes to the bench. Shaver and Whiting both with 3 apiece. Shaver is out there right now. Simpson hits them both, and you just get the feeling these free throws, this will have a huge impact on this game.
I think this might come back to bite them.
In trouble, 6 to shoot. Degenhardt inside and missed it. And Boise State thought it was theirs. I think Leon Rice wanted a foul call. It's Colorado basketball.
Right now, if you're Colorado, you have to get to the cup. You have to get to the paint. You have to put pressure on this Boise State defense because they're at 9 fouls. So from now on, every single time you get fouled, you get touched, you're shooting 2. So put pressure on the Boise State defense. Do not settle for threes.
Abaddon going to Degenhardt. Clifford, mid-range jumper, too strong, rebound Abo. Boise State has done a tremendous job of just keeping Colorado at arm's length. They built this 7 to 9 point lead, and they've kept it the whole time, and Abo goes down hard and jumps right back up.
This is a good take right here. Abo, you can just see the confidence coming out of this kid. First game of the tournament, he wasn't even looking to attack Chucky. Was not looking for his own shot. Now every single time he touches it, he's looking to try to be aggressive and make something happen.
Yeah, the lights switched on for him, and it looks like it could be dangerous. Neat Clifford goes off. He has 4 fouls. He's replaced by Julian Hammond. And Whiting's back in for Shaver to give him a break before this media timeout. Offenses have been much slower in the second half, but they've basically matched each other. Boise State has added 1 to their halftime lead. Lovering. Silla fouls him, and it's 2 shots coming up for Lawson Lovering. Well, Boise State's got foul trouble, but they also have a 9-point lead. Trying to finish up with a win here in Myrtle Beach. Well, the Maui Gym Maui Invitational coming up, starting tomorrow, 2:30 Eastern on ESPN2. The championship is 5 Eastern on ESPN on Wednesday, and I know they've got a lot going on in Maui. I already saw Jay Billis on social media doing one of his, it was his 94 feet, but it was on the beach with Kevin O'Banner at Texas Tech, so they're going to live it up out in Maui the next few days, and there's some good basketball to be played. San Diego State, number 17. They're always a dangerous product. They were picked first in the Mountain West, 2 spots ahead of Boise State, who was picked third in that conference. It was San Diego State, Wyoming, and Boise State in the 3rd spot. They were picked 4th last year in the preseason poll and went on to win a program record 27 games. And Leon Rice was the Mountain West Coach of the Year. Lovering misses the front end. Lawson Lovering, a sophomore from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Mom Lynn played basketball at Fresno State. His dad Bill played at Colorado Christian. He's 1 for 2 at the free throw line. What's it got to be offensively for Colorado? What do you want to see differently for them to close this gap?
I think 2 things. Put your head down, get to the rim. Drive it. Continue to put pressure on the defense because they can't touch you, they can't foul you. And also, I'm going at Lucas Milner because he's in foul trouble. I'm going at Lucas Milner, and when they bring Silla off the bench to replace him, I'm attacking the bigs all day. Pick and roll actions, putting my head down, driving.
Almost a turnover. Somehow Shaver got it, but he can't spin it in. Hammond blocked by Dagenhart.
Right idea. Attack, get downhill. Got to finish better than that.
Shaver was tied up for a second, and they kick it out. Shaver taking his time, 10 to shoot. He'll take the 3. Rattles out. Milner has the rebound out for Abo. Defense there by Lovering.
Go to work, clear out.
Lovering fouled him, and Shaver gets the bucket. It was great defense up to that last moment, and Marcus Shaver has an and 1 chance.
Oh, wow. Marcus Shaver turned nothing into something right here. Tough finish, hit him with the hip. Nice scoop layup over the 7-1 Lovering. That's just a tough bucket. That's a great player making a great play.
3rd on Lovering. Shaver misses the free throw, and somehow Milner has it over Lovering. Shaver, I think, just got fouled by Hammond. Well, that one is a shocker. Milner going up over the 7'1" Lovering and getting the rebound.
That's just toughness. That's just you wanting the game more than the other team right here. Check this out. This is mano y mano. I'm getting this rebound. I want to win more than you want to win. That is toughness right there.
Rice was pushed out of bounds by Hammond, and now all of a sudden Boise State's in the bonus, and that happened really quickly. Third on Hammond. 10-point lead for the Broncos. Max Rice to the free throw line, a 91% free throw shooter on the season. Misses. And
another
again,
one. Wow.
Lovering. Nice move by Rice over the top. Milner couldn't pull that one in. Colorado dodges a bullet there. Back cut by Gavadon inside. Oh, and Abo just took it.
That's those Texas Tech principles. One thing you know, if you go to Texas Tech, you are going to be able to slide your feet and keep somebody in front of you.
Abo, he's liked that mid-range recently. Shaver, strong take. He's fouled at the rim. 2 shots coming up for him. And that's the 4th foul on Hammond.
This is a great drive, great aggressive attack right there from Shaver.
Colorado, no field goals over the last 5.5 minutes, and they trail by 10. Our game track is brought to you by Visit Myrtle Beach. Colorado, just 2 of their last 15 field goal attempts going in, and we've got KJ Simpson in double figures with 10, but on the other side, Boise State has 3 players with at least 10, and they're led by Marcus Shaver Jr. One of those guys, Najee Smith, has been fouled out since the 12-minute mark.
Yeah, that's a huge loss for them, but guys like Milner and Degenhardt, they've been able to match what he brings to the table. I mean, Najee Smith is that junkyard dog, gets the tough rebounds, but I mean, you see Milner on the free throw line. I mean, the 2 plays that he got, that's Najee Smith-esque. That's what he does for this team, and they've been able to match it, so it doesn't hurt too bad.
Well, Milner, 6'10", came in at 215, and now he's 242, just 8% body fat.
Wow. I remember those days, man. Back to when you had under 10% body fat.
He's strong. He's he's really their biggest guy in the post. 6'10", 240. But he moves well. He's a good athlete, really strong. Marcus Shaver at the free throw line for 2. Gets the first one. One thing he hadn't done well this year is shoot free throws. Just a 53% free throw shooter on the season. He had hit just 2 of 12 from 3 coming in. He's 3 for 5 from deep tonight. Just 1 for 2 at the line that time. It's an 11-point lead, and Colorado needs answers on offense quickly.
I'm attacking Silla right now if I'm Colorado.
Simpson pull up.
They're bringing pressure, but you cannot foul right now. You foul is 2 shots. So you have to be selective on when you go for steals.
Boise State, they've only shot 30% from the field in the second half. There's a foul on Gabadon. And the 1-and-1 coming up. Luke O'Brien going to replace Lawson Lovering for Colorado.
Yeah, that's just not a smart play right there. I mean, you're trying to fight back. Your hands are all over the offensive player, knowing that you're in the bonus. That's just not a smart play right there by Gabadon.
Degenhardt hits the first one. Back to 10. And it's the Degenhardt dozen right there. He's got 12 tonight with under 5 to play. There it is. The Degenhardt dozen with pastry perfection, a little NIL deal in Boise, and one of my favorite NIL deals I've seen. And the most delicious. Right, layup no good. Rebound Boise State. It's interesting, too, these mid-season tournaments. Like the bracket, depending on what you do the first day, sends you one way or another.
Yeah.
But if you lose the first day or lose the second day,
yeah,
thought's the same. You're trying to win 2 games. I mean, at that point, it doesn't matter. If you're not playing for the championship, you want to win 2 games. You want to go 2-1. pick up some quality wins, and it's a good field. And you look across the board at a lot of these tournaments. I think this one, you have a lot of good programs, well-coached programs. It's just about getting that second win now.
Yeah, it definitely is.
We'll see. Boise is the team that is cruising toward that second win. There's 4 minutes left. Can Colorado rally? ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by VisitMyrtleBeach.com. Find where you belong at the beach. Well, it's the 4th edition of the Myrtle Beach Invitational. Crowned another champion today, UMass, the 4th ever winner of this event. Boise State up 60-49 on Colorado to finish things up here in the 5th place game. Last year was Utah State. Didn't have one in 2020 because of COVID, and the year before that, Baylor beating Villanova, and UCF was the team that won the first ever Myrtle Beach Invitational in 2018. Colorado down 11, just trying to find a way to get the offense flowing. And the first free throw misses from Ethan Wright. They're 11 of 18 at the free throw line. Boise State just 4 for 9 at the other end. 1 for 2 at the line for Wright. Shaver out there for Boise State to try and close it down. Rice in trouble. He's trying to get a timeout and does, with 7 on the shot clock. Might as well. They get a chance to draw some stuff up. At the very least, eating some clock on this possession. Boise State impressed you tonight, though, didn't they?
They have. I think it's the ability that they didn't show us in the first 2 games, which is making shots. I mean, they made more shots in the second game, but in this game, it's been a consistent theme. I think that right there, and then just Marcus Shaver's play. The way that he is able to attack, the way that he's been able to score and be aggressive, that's something that we knew he could do, but he just hasn't shown it yet.
Who's your guy? I mean, you talk about this a lot, like who's the guy that can go get it when you don't have anything going offensively? When the shot clock hits 5 and you haven't got anything going, who's going to go do it? And Marcus Shaver has shown he is that guy.
And Marcus Shaver can be that guy, and Habo, I think, as time progresses, can also become that guy.
6 to shoot, what they draw up. Dagenhart going to work. Oh, it's blocked by Gabadon. Really rose up there. Now Simpson being chased by Max Rice, and somehow Colorado has it. I think there's a foul, and Simpson is hurt. It's holding his right ankle. Oh, man. KJ Simpson is walking under his own power. Hopefully nothing serious. So because Simpson was the free throw shooter, Tad Boyle can choose one of the other 4 players on the court. He picks Jalen Gabadon to take the free throws. And he misses the first. Neat Clifford's going to come back in. Simpson just kind of sitting toward the end of the Colorado bench right now. Gabadon 1 for 2. Now Simpson walking back toward Tad Boyle. Yeah, he might try and give this a go. At the very least, it's nice to see him up and walking around.
Let's see, it's nothing serious.
I think he wants to come back in this game. Shaver baseline, lost it, and he's out of bounds.
This is toughness right here. KJ Simpson coming back in the game after clearly twisting or spraining his ankle. Comes back in the game, showing how tough he is.
This actually stays with Boise State. It was batted off of Buffalo. Good contest. Shaver air balls. It's kicked around and picked up by Hammond. The Buffs need points. And a foul. This is Milner. Or no, it's not Milner. Milner was arguing, and the official said, hey, it's not even on you. Luke O'Brien going to the free throw line. Foul was on Rice. And they have just, this was their chance. I mean, they've missed 9 free throws in the game, and sure, the expectation isn't to go perfect from there, but they've missed some opportunities. This should be probably a 2-possession game at worst.
Yeah, you have to do better than that.
And then 0 for 2 from O'Brien. A whistle at this end, and we're going to walk to the other side and shoot 2 free throws. Milner's first free throws of the night. He's 2 for 7 from the line at the year. And he gets the roll. Luke O'Brien, he's a little bit of a limp on the way off. And Milner, yep, there it is. 2 for 7 heading into that trip and hits them both. To make it an 11-point game. See Simpson still in some pain. You see it on his face.
Gotta hit that one.
Miss, tipped out, Rice controls, and the shots just won't go for Colorado.
Why would you foul right there? You just see a lot of not smart fouls from the Buffaloes. Why would you foul all the way down there when you're trying to get back in this ball game? You're just giving them 2 free points.
It's Dagenhart at the free throw line just to extend this lead. It's the first. Largest lead of the game for Boise State. Colorado crowd doing their best, but Dagenhart is enjoying wheels on the bus there and hits them both. Simpson, great body control, but misses. Rebound Clifford. Turnover. Tad Boyle's not going to like it, but he's going to be hoping they bounce back yet again this season. They have not won back-to-back games yet.
I think this is one that Colorado could have potentially made a little bit closer. They just keep hurting themselves with all the fouls, the missed free throws. I mean, you really can't control if the ball goes in on the offensive side, but you can control the fouling You can make free throws.
Shaver just 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Boise State, they lost 3 key senior starters that averaged a combined 32 points, 16 rebounds a game last season. But it looks like over the last couple games, things have started to fall into place for them. It's a nice take by Clifford. Shaver and Dagenhart looking likely to lead the way. Can Abo step in? You know Max Rice can shoot it. He's been good to start the year. A little quiet the last couple games, but they've got enough guys that can do it at a high level that they can be really dangerous.
Yeah, they're going to be a good team, and I think once everybody really figures out their role, and I mean, you kind of saw this tournament that guys figuring it out, guys understanding what their role is going to be, and it's kind of rare this early for you to be able to understand what everybody's role is going to be in like your 4th or 5th game.
Well, for Colorado, it's similar for Colorado because you look at the way they started last year. They coming off a season where they lose McKinley Wright, they lose Jariah Horn and more, and they got off to a slow start. Then they won 7 of their last 8 to close out the regular season. They were led by Jabari Walker, who went on to the NBA where he was a 2nd-round pick. They lose basically 3 other starters, and they've had the up-and-down start this year, and this will be win-loss, win-loss, win-loss for them in their first 6 games. But they beat A&M. They beat Tennessee. We saw what A&M can be today. We know what Tennessee can be.
Yeah.
So you know the potential of Colorado, and again, it's just not maybe finding their roles. I mean, you know who their guys are. You know it's KJ Simpson. You know it's Tristan Da Silva. Can they find a third, and can they get some consistency?
Yeah, I mean, you have 2 really good wins on your resume right now. I mean, A&M, depending on what they end up doing, could be a really, really big win. But Tennessee is a major win. So you have good wins on your resume. You just have to keep it going and figure it out and continue to get better.
We haven't seen Tristan Da Silva, and he isn't on the bench right now for the Buffaloes. Not told anything about that. There's another turnover on Colorado. And I think the officials are going to take a look at this. It's under 2 minutes, so it doesn't necessarily mean much, down 15, but they will take a look at whose ball this is. Colorado, talk about the guys they have as we look at this one more time, see who this is off of. Might have been off of Simpson's foot. They might have got it right. It's hard to say.
Yeah, like that was off of
his
Simpson.
leg, yeah,
off his leg.
They got it right in the beginning. They will stick with Boise State basketball. Colorado has a 5-star recruit coming in next year. They've got a highly recruited kind of hybrid guard forward, small forward, and Quincy Allen on their bench, who was sat out last year due to injury, redshirted with a hip injury. He was number 76 on the ESPN 100. He's still waiting to make his Colorado debut. He's an extremely good athlete, but has not cracked this rotation yet. Quincy Allen's who we're talking about from Silver Spring, Maryland, and I know Colorado fans are itching to get a look at him on the court. But it has not happened yet. Shaver steps back over the top. A lot of contact on that rebound there. Falls to Boise State. shoot again. Whiting hands to Shaver, and Whiting put him in a tough spot there, and they get another offensive board. Max Rice can't make it.
And Whiting put him in a super tough spot.
Struggles continue. Simpson gets the putback. He'll finish the day with 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, but it's Boise State taking care of business, improving to 3-2 on the season, and they win their second straight. They could string some together here. They got Utah Valley and CSUN next before meeting with Texas A&M in Fort Worth. And the official just called a travel, I think, on Shaver. They were just trying to walk off the court. I think he just picked it up. That one hurts as a player, right? That turnover hurts.
Yeah. That one definitely hurts.
Simpson's a little shaken up. They'll hope he's all right in Colorado. Biggest takeaway from this one.
Boise State has the pieces to be able to move along and be very successful for the rest of the season. I mean, with the way Abo played, looking to be more aggressive. When Shaver plays like this, I mean, he means so much to this team. And Degenhardt and Max Rice, they have a complete team that could be really dangerous in the Mountain West.
Well, that'll do it. The 4th ever Myrtle Beach Invitational in the books, and it's Boise State closing the book on this one. 68-55 winner over Colorado. For my partner King McClure, our producer Andrea Crawford, and our crew who was fantastic. An absolute week for them. They were here all day long. We thank them so much, and thank you for joining us.